I know you did it in English for Planes, but you had done it in Hindi before in movies like Frozen, etc. Is that fun for you when the camera's not there and then it's a different acting exercise?
Yeah, I love like voice acting, dubbing. I've always used my voice as an instrument in many different ways. Even in my acting, I have changed my voice many times in characters, like with Jill Mill, for example. So I utilize my voice in different ways. And I think that, even when I dub in different languages, I really enjoy it. So I look for voice work a lot, and I want to do a lot more of it. It's just so much fun because, I've been a part of the audio visual medium, but when you take the visual out of it and you have to still give the viewers a feeling of the emotion, it's a very exciting, it's a different part of your brain that you have to use, and it's really fun as an artist.
That was Disney's Nature as well.
Yes.
That must have been like
Tiger,
heartfelt.
it was amazing.
Yeah.
I had adopted a tiger many years ago in Jharkhand because the zoo didn't have any money to feed her. Her name was Durga. And
Where do you put an adopted tiger?
in the zoo, you just take care of her.
Oh, okay.
She's still no, she's been handled at home. I mean, that would have been a very different story. No, thankfully, thank you for clarifying. She was still at the zoo. I just adopted her to take care of her, and she lived healthily for many, many years. But I think the Bengal tiger in India is just such a special species, and this movie followed these tigers for 8 years. It's from when she was a cub to when she had her own children. It was just incredible. That's another kind of filmmaking, like nature filmmaking is so fascinating to me. It takes so much patience for, crew to go out there and just sit there and watch these animals for days and then to create a story out of it. So I really appreciate the amount of hard work that goes into that as well. So I was very, very proud of it.
And of your adopted tiger.
And of my adopted tiger that was in the zoo.
Okay, Citadel. Who watches Citadel? Who watches Citadel? Of course. Yeah. I remember seeing you in Rome, and I had just binged on it with my husband. It was such a great way, to spend our evenings. So
it's a very bingey show.
It totally. And it's full of enjoyment, but it's extremely hard work. And as I said, movies like Dawn and Dawn 2 would have prepared you for the physicality of those types of roles. How did you want to approach it?
If I may say so myself, I have now reached a point where I know the craft of stunts very well. Like, I know I would be terrible in a fight because I'm very good at missing and making it look real. So if you ever put me in a real fight, my punch would go right in front of your face because that's my job. But I make that look very real. So you come and stand in front of me, I would punch you and stop like an inch in front of your eye. But I'll make it look really real. So that's like the acting of it, but it's a lot of physicality. It takes a lot of work. This year specifically, I did 3 big action movies. A show and 2 action movies. And I'm in the best shape of my life. And everybody keeps asking me, they're like, what? Why do you look like this? Do action movies. It's better than a gym.
Train for 20 hours a day.
Exactly.
With the
better
best.
than a gym.
For sure. And much more fun and much more challenging as well.
This year, though, season 2 with Citadel is very exciting. It's a super grounded show. We have a lot of more interesting cast that's come in besides me, Richard Madden, and Stanley Tucci, and Leslie Manville. We have just Jack Rayner, Matt Bailey, like amazing actors that have come in to make this season really interesting. Plus also we had the Italian show Citadel Diana that came out. We had the Indian show, which was Citadel Honey Bunny, which came out, which is the origin story of my character, which was really fun to watch as well. So now, and we have 2 more languages. I can't speak about what those languages are yet, but 2 more local language shows that are coming out, one from Europe and one from Latin America. And they're all connected with each other. So that, to me, is the most exciting part of Citadel. There has never been a show that has been attempted at this scale, which has actually taken local language, local filmmakers, crew, creating a show in different parts of the country, in different parts of the world, and connecting them all together. So it's so ambitious, and only Amazon Prime could have done it because, and we had a writer's room once with all the writers from all the different shows, and it was about 100 people. It takes so many people to think of storylines like that. And I know that when we watch a show, we only see the actors, but we're standing on the shoulders of almost 400 people. And it's really amazing to be a part of the show.
Yeah, and it's truly global as well in its audience. and
Actually
it's
global.
Yeah, actually.
With local writers and global talent, cast from around the world. It's wonderful.
The White Tiger, which you